Hello guys, welcome to or back to my channel. As you may know, I'm currently pregnant. I'm currently 8 months pregnant, and I thought I would take this opportunity of having this channel and share some of my favorite pregnancy resources that I use to educate myself and learn new things. So yeah, if you want to know some of my favorite books and podcasts and YouTubers and apps and Instagram accounts, then keep on watching. So let's start with podcasts. So podcasts must be some of my favorite resources at the moment, because it's very easy to listen to it, when I go to sleep or when I'm biking, usually around city. My first favorite podcast is called Expectful. The podcast is run by Adriana Lozada. She is advanced birth doula. She's also a postpartum educator and also a child sleep consultant. There are so many interesting guests on that podcast, and some of the episodes are, about different birth stories, and some of them are very science and evidence-based, information podcast about certain topic. Recently I listened to an episode on the pain during childbirth and what's the purpose of the pain. Mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. So I really encourage you to check it out if you're pregnant or if you're trying to conceive or you need some advice on kids. So check it out. It's called Expectful. My second favorite podcast is called the Pregnancy Podcast. This one is run by Vanessa, and she's there to support all future moms and kind of guide them through the pregnancy with evidence-based and science-based information. So that has been very helpful. The podcasts are not too long, so you're not gonna get bored. She doesn't go into too much, well, she does go into detail, but she's very on point. So that's my second favorite. My third favorite podcast is called Found My Fitness by Dr. Rhonda Patrick, and she is absolutely amazing. Let me just tell you a little bit about her. She has a PhD in a biomedical science from University of Tennessee. She also has a bachelor's of science degree in biochemistry and chemistry from University of California. She has done some extensive research on aging, cancer, and nutrition. So some of the podcasts are not so interesting. They can be quite boring for someone who's not a scientist. But she has one particular one which is called Biology of Breast Milk, and I found it so interesting. Check it out if you wanna listen to some really in-depth sciencey kind of podcast. Number 2 are my favorite books. And of course, when I found out I was pregnant, I bought a book straight away because I wanted to, start educating myself. I wanted to start reading. I wanted to know everything. There are so many books out there, but my favorite ones are The Mayo Clinic, A Guide to Healthy Pregnancy. This is the first book I bought when I first got pregnant. It is very on point. It is very straightforward. It is very medical based, I want to say. Basically all the information you need about the pregnancy, how your body is changing, how the baby is growing, it's all in here. There are some exercises also here, like how to exercise for which week, and also there's a lot of information about screenings you can get throughout the pregnancy, and different blood tests and different disorders and diseases, whatever. It's all in here. If I only bought one book, I would be very happy if I only had this one. But then I also found this book, which is called Mama Natural. This is by Genevieve Howland, and this is more natural and holistic approach to childbirth. I would say, yeah, this would be my favorite when it comes to, the overall book appearance and the different illustrations in there, and you have different recipes for each month. Overall, I really highly recommend this book. It's really nice. Sometimes I read them both and I find, different information in them, so I kind of compare and do my own judgment. But both of them I really like and highly recommend. So those are my favorite books. The third category would be applications, your apps, your phone, your online resources. So the first app or it's more kind of like a portal I'm using. It's called the Pregnancy Portal, and I think it's very specific to Netherlands because I got the access to it from my midwife, and it's actually all the midwives in Netherlands kind of making that portal, I think. And on top of that, it's related to the country where I'm giving birth, because sometimes, you know, a lot of these books, for example, both of these books are great, but they're American books and they're written by people who live in the USA. But sometimes, you know, some countries like Netherlands is very specific when it comes to maternity care and childbirth. So I always go to Pregnancy Portal first before I check other resources. My second favorite app is called Pregnancy Plus. I absolutely love this application because it has the most adorable 3D animations of the baby in your womb. So I'm always checking and like turning the baby, and you can hear the sound of the heartbeat there as well. Most of the times I write down my appointments in the app, my questions for the midwife. I take pictures of my belly and I have it in the app, so it's kind of all in one app for everything you need throughout your pregnancy. Number 2 is called Baby Center, and this is, I believe this is an application but also a website. This was actually the first app we downloaded with my boyfriend to check on the baby's growth, and he really likes it as well, so check it out. My fourth favorite application is called Expectful, and this is actually a meditation slash calming app, I would say, dedicated to pregnant women, which I found very hard to find, you know, some kind of meditation which would be really focusing on pregnancy, and I absolutely love it. You have different meditations for different weeks of your pregnancy. You have meditations to prepare for birth, you have meditations to relax and, you know, to trust your body and kind of scan through your body, so it's really nice. Fourth category is Instagram accounts, and I know it's really easy to just scroll down and look at, you know, pretty pictures of somebody and not to get any information, but there are actually so many great accounts on Instagram to educate yourself, to gain information, and to get something out of the wasted time on Instagram. So the first account is called Prenatal Nutrition, and this is led by Ryan Kipping. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. Sorry. Ryan Kipping, and she's registered dietitian, nutritionist, and certified lactation educator. She focuses on food and diet pre-pregnancy, but also for pregnant women. And she also started her prenatal nutrition library, which you can, I believe, pay for, and then you have access to so much information that you cannot even find on her Instagram. She's amazing. She has really nice posts, sometimes videos, very educational. Highly recommend. Second favorite account is called Labor Nurse Mama. Her name is Trish, and she's mom of 7 kids. She is a high-risk labor and delivery nurse, which for me, you know, this combination, if someone is a labor nurse and has also given birth 7 times, I trust her. No matter what she says, I trust everything she says. And basically she's empowering women through education. My third favorite Instagram account is called Nested, and this is a beautiful Instagram account. It's very real, it's very unfiltered, you know, real stories from real moms, and just going through some of them will show you that, you know, you're not alone. And what I especially like about this account is that there are no glittery and shiny and photoshopped and filtered pictures, you know, of the mom with the baby after she gave birth. You know, there are moms crying, there are moms with their saggy skin and stretch marks, and you can see the raw emotions from the pictures, which I really appreciate. It's real, it's raw, it's beautiful, so check it out. The fourth Instagram account I would recommend checking out is called Good for the Soul or swole, I don't know how to pronounce. I guess good for the soul. And it's called by Becky, who is pre and postnatal specialist and fitness instructor. And she does pregnancy and postpartum workouts. There are certain moves and exercises that you should really avoid during pregnancy, and sometimes it's hard to find which ones are they. So accounts like this, you know, can be really helpful if you want to keep up with your exercise routine, if you want to keep fit. I do yoga more often, so yeah. But check it out. So the fifth and last category is YouTube, and my favorite YouTubers for pregnancy, childcare, baby care, you know, postpartum, everything. The first one is called Femhead. Her name is Victoria Zimmerman, and she has this channel where she shares everything about fertility, your cycle, ovulation, pregnancy right now because she also gave birth, but really nice educational channel. If you're not pregnant and if you're maybe planning to be pregnant, I really highly recommend checking her out. And she's also a minimalist, which is really, really nice to see. My second favorite channel is Jessica Hover, and this girl is amazing. I found her during my first trimester. She's so down to earth. She's a mom of 3 kids right now, and she's just very open about her experience with kids. She always says like, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing, but if I can do it, you can do it. I have a feeling like she's my friend or something. So yeah, really amazing. And she also has a Facebook group called Just Hover and Friends, I think that's the name. I actually requested to be added into that group, and there's so many moms, you know, kind of supporting each other, sharing different information, sharing pictures. So it was really nice to be part of some community during the first months of pregnancy. My third favorite account is called Farmhouse on Boone. So this channel is not really pregnancy related, but it's absolutely awesome and very inspirational. It's run by a mom of 6 kids, which I find amazing, and she does food from scratch and like shares her natural living on a farmhouse. She cooks, you know, she has 1 baby on her back, another baby is running around, another 3 kids are helping her, and it's amazing to see this, you know, huge family living on this farmhouse. It's just so inspirational. Check it out, you will get me, and also you will get very hungry from watching her channel because she shares some really nice recipes there. My fourth favorite channel is Bridget Taylor, and she's a really sweet girl who is a birth doula and childbirth educator. Very informative videos, very on point science and evidence-based videos, which I really love. The quality of her videos is really amazing, so check her out. Now there are 3 more YouTubers who they're not really pregnancy education related. They're just really lifestyle, you know, YouTubers who share their life and their stories and their parenting. And one of them is Ellen Fisher, who I've been following for many years now, and she's amazing. She's mom of how many? She's mom of 4 right now. She has 3 boys and 1 little cute girl. And why I like to watch her is because she shares a lot of stuff on positive parenting. She shares a lot of her favorite books and audiobooks for parenting. So yeah, I kind of categorize her as, you know, a super mama who I really like to watch. Second one is Sarah Therese, and this girl is absolutely amazing. She's very minimalistic. She's mom of 3 kids, I believe, and she just has really nice, aesthetically pleasing videos that are also on point. Sometimes it's her, you know, daily life, sometimes it's parenting advice, sometimes it's some baby product, you know, she regrets she bought. Yeah, I really enjoy watching her, so check it out. And the last YouTuber I really love, and she actually started another channel because many of you will know her as Desi Perkins. If you're into makeup, you know, she's an amazing makeup artist. And she started another channel called The Perkins, where she shared all her struggles going through many miscarriages, going through, you know, not being able to get pregnant. I found out about the series in my first trimester and I cried a couple of times because it's so emotional, because it just shows you the struggle that people go through, and that pregnancy isn't that easy. Getting pregnant isn't that easy for everybody. So many people go through miscarriage and not that many people talk about it. It's very taboo. So I was really happy to see that, you know, she kind of shared everything, because she has such massive audience, you know, I think millions of subscribers. I think it's so amazing that she shared her journey and she was very open about it. So check it out if you wanna have something to binge watch. I'm super happy I found all of these throughout my pregnancy, and I know there is much more, but these things just bring me so much knowledge and education, and I think knowledge is power when it comes to childbirth and parenting. So yeah, maybe I inspired you to check some of them out, and let me know if you want me to do more videos like this, because I'll be more than happy to. Leave a comment down below, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!